S5E78 of Series 5 of Master League Story Mode. Now before I do anything else, I'm going to permanently remove the Ass Man. I mean, a lot of you, and rightly so, were feeling particularly sorry for the Ass Man after getting substituted mid-game in the last episode. Look, we didn't mean to start him. That was a huge mistake. Luckily, we got away with it. Somehow we got away with it. Somehow we beat Chelsea pretty handily as well in the end, which sees us now up into 6th spot. Today we've got two big games. We've got Arsenal, who sit on the same points as us, and Liverpool, who are 3 points ahead of us. So if we beat them today on goal difference, we will move into the top 5. Exciting stuff. Manchester City, a long way out in front, but you know, last season we had that incredible run of wins. If we were in slightly more touch with the top 2 or the top of the league, then we would have probably put in a good run to win the league, but we started slowly. We've started not as well as I would have liked. We've started okay. Just need to build, and these two games are going to be crucial in that building of confidence. I think we're going to drop Cliver to the bench on a red, swap over Adamola, and the old surge protector. And other than that, I think I'm happy. Kobos on a blue is tempting. Sessegnon's been a little bit lightweight at left back and up against Mo Salah. Could be in trouble, but we'll keep him in. Mo Salah, obviously, still at Liverpool. That doesn't always happen. Mane there. I mean, they've kept a pretty strong side. They've brought in Rob Holding, having to start Moreno and Lovren and Karius. That's potentially some weak links. Let's put Karius under some pressure, see how he does. Maxi Romero's flashing blue arrow. Come on, let's go. So a bit of tantalising news in the press this week for Leeds United fans. Totti. It's not going to happen, is it? But how sweet would that be? I mean, Marcelo Bielsa managing Totti. Oh, that'd be great. What a player he is. It seems unlikely, but I'd love to see it. Dozy into Gnabry. Need to see him on the ball a little bit more. Crunching tackle there from Keita. It'll come back to Gnabry. Brunetta into Sessegnon. His first goal, yes! It's not his first goal, is it? He scored a free kick, but his first goal in open play. And it's come in a crucial game at a really important time. It's what we wanted to see from him. We know that Kobos always guaranteed us at least 5 or 6 goals a season. And Sessegnon certainly needs to match that at least, if not better it. He is a good finisher. And he's popped up in a really dangerous position there. Brunetta, great awareness. It's a lovely first touch away from Trent. Into Sessegnon. And that's a good hit. Just hits across it with the left. Karius couldn't get a touch to it. That's a great start here. Moreno, good ball over the top into Mane. Good first touch. Oh, it's off the bar. He'd done everything right though, Sadio Mane. Except for put it in the back of the net. You've got to ask questions of Chidozie there. He had plenty of time to track the run of Mane. Butland came out, didn't get a touch. Saved by the crossbar that time. It's going to be Trent to whip it in. We know how dangerous he is. Chidozie gets in the right place, headers away. And now Romero. Out to Ryan Sessegnon, the goal scorer. He's got Lookman making a good run to his right-hand side, but Sessegnon will speed through the centre here. Sessegnon with the effort, forces Karius into a save. He started this game brilliantly. Corner here from Brunetta, looking for Chidozie at the near post, so it's fallen nicely, and there's the second, and it's Lookman, profiting from an excellent flick on from Chidozie. And that is 2 here at Anfield for Leeds United. It's the perfect start. Oh, and it's come off the head of Oxlade-Chamberlain, who couldn't react quick enough. Possibly got in the way of Karius' attempts to save that. Let's take another look. It's just fallen very sweetly. I don't think it would have made any difference if he hadn't have been there. Oh, they're falling apart here. Brunetta into Maxi. Away from Holding. Romero forces another save from Karius, who's actually made a couple of good ones. We're still 2 up here. Rob Holding with the error. Slip through into Maxi. Steps back away from the Englishman. It's a difficult angle. Karius again with a good save. Brunetta over this one. Whip it into the danger area. Maxi Romero's got a run on his man and heads wide. The chances keep coming here for Leeds United. Could have easily been 3 in this first half. Oh, danger here. Vitinho through the centre. Good tracking back there, but he'll find Vitinho again. Through on goal here. Great save, Butland. Gomez can head away. There's a potential break on here. Lookman into Romero. Ah, it's good defending. Oh, it's played through to Vitinho. Gomez is across. Oh, it's a lovely 1-2 there. And it's got to be. It should have been. It certainly wasn't. Vitinho will be kicking himself there with not long left till half-time. And that's half-time here at Anfield. And, wow, what a performance from Leeds United. We've dominated them. Maybe not in possession, but we've had more chances. Liverpool certainly have had chances and some big, big misses, particularly from Vitinho, right towards the end of that second half. Got to keep things tight. I think we may have to go slightly more defensively after about an hour. If we're still at 2-0, we cannot allow them to get that first goal. I feel like things will go badly wrong if they do. Oh, Lovren, huge error there. Now Lookman, almost. But Sessegnon will pick it up here. Oh, away from the Ox. Still Sessegnon now. Onto his left foot, gets the shot off, it's blocked. And they'll get it clear. No, they won't. Sessegnon's nicked it back. Into Romero. Oh, he could squeeze through here. Oh, Karius. Massive save there. It's just pandemonium in the Liverpool box. They can't clear it. Holding should have just put his boot through that. Keep hold of it here. Romero bullies past the Ox. Karius with a fingertip save. Lucasen, great header. Now De Jong. So many options. One of them is Ademola Lookman into the box now to kill it off here. And that'll mean a lot to the ex-Everton man. And we have been irresistible today. Liverpool have put up a good fight, tried to play their way back into this. With the whole of Anfield behind them, but it hasn't been enough. De Jong picks a lovely pass there. Henderson doesn't have the legs anymore to get back. It's a very cool finish. That is 3, and we can make some subs now. We can just hunker down for the remaining few minutes. Oh, Lucasen. That is obscene, and that is going to be full time here. And it's a comfortable win in the end. 3-0 after a big win against Chelsea. Leeds United looking to be finding their way back into form. We had a bit of a shaky few games in a row, a few losses, but now we are at our purring best. We dispatch Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. And good performances all round. Napoli with only a 5.5. I thought he was okay. He did lose the ball quite a lot. Lookman, well taken goal from him. Good performances from Sessegnon and Chiedozie as well. It's going to be crucial that they start to play well. I think when they play well, we will win. And today's a great example of that. Lovely, lovely stuff. And Manchester City win 3-1. And they stay top. 8 points ahead of us. We move up into 5th. Liverpool slip below us. Everton having a great start to the season. They are a good side. They're only 3 points ahead of us though. But look at that goal difference from Manchester City. Bloody hell. They've scored 26 goals. We've scored 22, but we've conceded 11. You can already see who the most exciting teams in the league are. Hint, Leeds. Hint, probably Manchester City. We'll give them that. Maxi Romero finishing up to 84. Oof. And we were able to make some changes as the national team squad announcement is being made. But it's only another day after this until the next game. And Bernardo is now a workhorse. Well, we already knew that about him. I wonder what that changes. Level 1 workhorse. Team spirit increase. Nice. Nice. Captain. Ooh. As captain, the entire team's fatigue effects are reduced. That's tempting. Let me know in the comments. Should we hand Bernardo the captaincy or should we keep it with Maxi Romero? Everyone loves a centre-back as captain. Of course they do. It just makes sense. But Maxi Romero does have the leadership trait or captaincy trait. So not the easiest of decisions. The scouts got something for us. Harry Kane and Alexis Sanchez. No thanks. And we're running out of options there. Let me know in the comments where you think we should be scouting and for who or for what position. Not really sure. Cliver, yeah, we needed to end this negotiation. And then we need to change the transfer policy as open to reasonable offers. I think he is still a saleable asset. I think we need to consider that as an option. We don't want to let Maxi Romero go. The horse, possibly. 8 mil for him. Maybe we could bring in someone different, but I like him as a bench option. We'll probably keep hold of him. Right, let's keep moving. And I think we are likely to have some tired legs here as we make our way down to the Emirates. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, very tired. Lucasen could probably do with a break, but we don't really have any other options. Chiedozie on a downward arrow. And tired as well. Patterson on a downward. Don't really know how we would move this around. Question as to whether we start Gnabry. Didn't have a brilliant game in the last one. I think we're going to keep things as they are. Probably try and take Lucasen off. At least he's on a blue. That will help. What happens if I... Don't know what that does. It doesn't affect the team spirit at all. It's 93 or 93. It's weird. I don't know. If you give captaincy to anyone, does it make any difference? I'm not sure. Bernardo, though, shall we give him the captaincy? Let me know what you think. Arsenal, got Frank on the left. Other than that, pretty much unchanged side. They've signed Dubois. We signed him for Arsenal in the Karim Diakra era, if I remember correctly. They've still got Aubameyang on the bench. Doozy's there. Bellerin's there. I'd love to sign Hector Bellerin, playing this right-back role. I think he'd be great there. We'll leave things as they are. Maxi Romero's dramatic improvement continues. He didn't manage to score in the last game, which is rare. Will he find the net today? So Chelsea and Liverpool dispatched in quick succession. Can we make it a hat-trick of big-name scalps? I feel like Arsenal at the Emirates are always a beatable side, and especially considering the form that we're in. I reckon there's going to be goals in this. We seem to be looking okay at the back. We need, I think without Gomez, Lucasen and Bernardo, all three of them starting in their favoured positions, I think that's when we struggle. We've got them in today, so let's see what happens. Good footwork from Mkhitaryan there. Oh, somehow that's worked for him, but Bernardo reads it well. It's a smart ball into Ademola Lookman. Maxi Romero's pulled wide. Looking to drag Mustafi out of position. Follow him here, and Lookman now can lay it back. Juan Brunetta on the right foot. It's not far wide. Decided to take the opportunity without taking a touch. Had to hit it on the right foot. Maxi Romero with some good work dropping deep. It's well found by Lookman. It's not far off. Difficult chance though. So pretty uninspiring first half an hour here. It's been pretty equal. Chidozie will put a ball in. Doesn't find anyone, but it's out to De Jong. Frankie De Jong with the left foot effort. It's not a bad one. Forcing a good save there. Mkhitaryan can only find... Oh, Sessegnon. What is that first touch? Anyway, not a huge amount to report here. Half chances of that sort of quality, but that's about it. Oh, De Jong, good foot in. Mkhitaryan does well there. Oh, and that's a good ball over the top. Looking for Mesut Ozil. Simple ball into Lacazette was all that was needed there. Frank on the turn. Chidozie can clear. Real chance there for Arsenal. Oh, Kluivert's nicked it back there. Chips it in looking for De Jong. Back to Maxi Romero. The low effort. And it'll fall to Lookman, who is in rich goal-scoring form this season. Just as the half was about to end, what has been a tight and not particularly watchable first half of football. It's a big mistake there from Arsenal. Lovely touch from De Jong. It's a smart ball to find Maxi Romero. And then it's Sead Kolasinac, who was too slow to react. All too familiar to Arsenal fans. Look at that. Lauren Koscielny. Swing and a miss. Nothing. It's Martinez's save. Straight back into the path. Ademola Lookman, who is probably, must be our second highest scorer. With Brunetta not exactly in the goals this season. And there we are, half time at the Emirates, and we snuck one in the 44th minute. Don't think either side really deserved a goal. If anything, slightly better. We've had more shots. Arsenal have been poor. Chidozie, oh, lovely ball into Lookman. Romero now into De Jong. Oh, we've just absolutely cut them apart here. De Jong, oh, somehow gets it back. Frankie De Jong didn't have the legs to get away from Mustafi. He was about to wind up for a chip here, but it's just beautiful passing out from the back from Leeds. De Jong just didn't quite have the strength, but it fell kindly to him, forcing a good save in the end. Oh, Sessegnon, what a touch. Away from Torreira, his shot is blocked. Oh, love this. Let's take a look at Ryan Sessegnon here. Starting to really come into his own. Oh, that's cheeky. Torreira led on a merry dance there by Sessegnon. Just couldn't finish it off. Mildly dangerous attack here, but Sessegnon will cut that out with ease. Now Lucasen. Oh, lovely ball inside to Sessegnon. So many white shirts forward here. Arsenal in trouble. As Sessegnon's into a shooting position, his shot is blocked. Could have found a pass there, I'm sure, Ryan, if he'd really tried. Aubameyang looking to launch the break here for Arsenal. Oh, Aubameyang's got plenty of space through the centre here. Bernardo's the wrong side of him. Can he put the pressure on? He can. Does enough. Aubameyang had time there. He was ahead. Should have really finished that off. Massive chance missed there for Arsenal. Oh, dangerous ball over the top, and Chidozi's caught flat-footed. Aubameyang surely not going to miss 2 in a row. Get it away! Get it away. Fucking hell. Well, he does miss 2 in a row. Went for the chip that time. Butland stayed strong, stayed tall. Just did enough. But Arsenal playing their way back into this one. Chance here for Aubameyang. Ghani's challenge is not a fair one, but it's still through to Aubameyang here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh my God, Butland somehow got to that. Had to get to that there. Come on. Yes, we've done it. Somehow. Unbelievable. Somehow we held on there. Arsenal piled on the pressure in the final 15. We just held on. We did it. We only allowed them 2 shots on target, so actually, despite it feeling a little bit sketchy at the end, we were the better side. We deserved the win. Lookman continues the goal-scoring form, which is great to see. And there we have it. Match day 9. It's only match day 9. Jesus Christ. Still so early on. We're racking up the wins against the big teams. And now only 5 points behind City. 3 behind Everton. As Arsenal slip down into 9th. 3 losses for them already. That does not bode well for their season. We'll have a quick look at the monthly report. Maxi Romero with 7 goals in 6 matches. It's not bad, not bad. We bounced back well from the 2 losses at the beginning of this month. The Villa game was a tough one to take, and then the Juve game, we just weren't up to it. Just weren't good enough on the day. But we've come back well, and look at that. Ademola Lookman with 5 goals and 2 assists as well. He's the highest rated player this month, and that's why. So we've scored a lot of goals in the final moments of each half. Conceded 5 in the last quarter. That's not ideal. 52% possession on average though, so been more often than not in control. Maxi Romero, 29% finishing. Lookman, 63. That is lovely work. Sessegnon's grabbed 2 as well. He's had quite a few chances though, 22%. It's not bad for a left back. Kobos, probably about the same. Bernardo strong in the air. Gomez winning a lot of challenges on the floor. Sessegnon in there as well. That's great to see. We need that from him and Chidozie as well as their attacking flair. And pretty impressive pass success rate from Sessegnon as well. 83% from 63 passes. And pretty successful dribbling as well. Sessegnon looking to be an outsider's choice of best player of the season so far, maybe. Maxi Romero has been slamming the goals home, of course. But no Sessegnon in the team of the month. But there is a place for De Jong, who for me has been poor. Not seen quite the silky play from him in the centre that we saw last season. Gomez definitely deserves to be in there. And of course Lookman and Romero do as well. Look at that, 88 speed for Maxi Romero. Ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. And now, match day 4, Juventus. This is a big one in the next episode. And they found us a special player. As we move up to 759,000 transfer budget. It's going to have to be special and cheap. Oh, Timo Werner. If we were ever going to sell Maxi Romero, he's the man I would want to bring in to replace him. We would have to find a hell of a lot of salary budget. That's the problem. We could sell Maxi Romero, we could probably bring in Werner, but we just don't have the salary for it, and we never will. So let's bear that in mind. I hope we can hold on to Maxi Romero. Anyway, big episode next time. Can we continue this incredible form as we go to Italy? Can we then beat Juventus? It seems unlikely. It does seem unlikely, but hey, we've beaten some big sides in recent times. Who knows? I'll see you in a bit.